What's going on YouTube? Welcome to the channel. It's your boy NAKAT, and today I'm here to talk about if Wonder Woman sucks. Really important topic here, right? So patch 1.02 just hit, and obviously Wonder Woman got nerfed. Being my main, of course people want to hear what I have to say about that. And so, does she suck now? Is she unviable? Can she no longer beat anyone? Now, case in part, when I was talking about the buffs and nerfs that came to pretty much Wonder Woman, I was definitely saying, yo man, why are we getting nerfed? It don't make no sense. Like, straight up, it doesn't make sense, right? Because we're still not one of the best characters in the game, period. There's a ton of other characters better than us, and Wonder Woman is pretty much a well-rounded, I would say she's pretty much the ideal frame for what a balanced character should be, right? She's good. Not crazy, not ass. She's good. But, of course, with nerfs, you would think that I would be under the impression that she's much worse than she was before. However, I'm here to tell you actually quite the opposite. I don't think that Wonder Woman actually sucks. I actually think she's a lot better of a character than she was pre-patch. Now, of course, you're like, NAKAT, what the fuck? That doesn't make sense. She was buffed pre-patch. How does that work? Let me explain. Yeah, we got a little bit slower. It's not actually that much slower. But when it comes down to it, you have to really take into consideration what the patch actually did, right? And so we got lighter as well. And even though that's kind of bothers me because I still don't think we should be lighter than bruisers or other characters that aren't tanks, but I'm starting to actually recognize that the roles don't mean as much as I actually thought before. Hey, DJ, spin that back. Hey, hold on, guys. Only 24.4% of you guys are subscribed to the channel, leaving 75.6% of you not subscribed. Now, of course, it is not mandatory. However, I am a man on a mission and a man with a dream, and my dream is to one day hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube so I can get that plaque. And not only that, we are on the road to 50K at the moment, so it only takes 1 second of your time. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy the vision, and of course, if you support the vision. It would mean the world to me. Now, let's get you back to what you were watching for. Much love. Take it easy. Thank you so much. You have to take into consideration what the patch did. So, with the projectile overhaul and, of course, the hitbox and hurtbox overhaul, Wonder Woman actually got pretty much shadow buffed. Not to mention, if you don't notice this, and this had to be brought to my attention, her dare is better. I don't know if the hitbox got increased, right? So obviously I'm not hitting Shaggy here, but look, I didn't even move and actually I hit him. Her dare actually got better. It's a lot more meaty, it's a lot easier to hit, and goddamn did we deserve this after having to pretty much try to space a noodle. When you hit a dare as Wonder Woman, you earned that fucking dare. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So to finally have a dare that actually is meaty is great. But again, let's actually talk about what she got better at with the whole overhaul of the projectile system and, of course, with the hurtbox and hitbox system. So if I actually go ahead and pan over to Bugs Bunny, now knock Bugs Bunny off the stage, let's see what happens. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, because I don't remember if you could actually block Rocket in, let me see, in pre-patch. Could you do that? I don't remember. All right, Rocket incoming, shield. Were we able to do that before? I don't remember that. But anyway, basically what I'm trying to say is that, yeah, you couldn't. Exactly, you couldn't. So what I'm trying to say is that essentially because of this move right here, really good. This right here has gotten so much better. And it's a big deal because obviously if Rocket is incoming, you want to be able to just block that straight up. And so for you to be able to block heavy projectiles like that, that is huge, right? Jerry, when Jerry hits Wonder Woman's shield, Jerry actually bounces off. So this move off rip has become so much more useful on top of the fact that just her general armor is still very strong against projectiles. She's a very utility-based character and a utility-based partner. So having those things that are able to help out your team and yourself are really valuable. Now, not to mention, with the hitbox and hurtbox overhaul, people gotta learn how to space. If you were a player, I say that straight up, like You threw out moves and you prayed to the heavens. Yo, I gotta hit this. I gotta hit this. You're probably struggling right now because you don't understand how spacing works. And of course, that is something that can be worked on. The issue is that if you looked at Wonder Woman's wireframe, basically, the sword doesn't have a hurt box, as it shouldn't. It would be really foolish if a sword had a hurt box. So, being a character with a sword, you now have something that a lot of characters do not. You have safe range. So, even though Bugs Bunny can sit up there and do a forward air and have all that range, he's still pretty much risking himself by extending his limbs, right? Those limbs should be able to be hit. With Wonder Woman, when you swing your sword, whatever the sword is at, you're covering space. You're threatening space. The sword cannot be punished, aka you're pretty much building a wall between you and your opponent. Also, it allows you to space from further away. I don't need to be all up on top of Bugs Bunny to hit Bugs Bunny. I can be spaced out right there, try to hit with the apex point of the forward air, and guess what? They gotta respect it. And so because of that, you now have that to your disposal, whereas before, when the hurt boxes were capsules and everybody pretty much had a capsule on them, almost everybody had a sword to a degree. But now this makes Wonder Woman unique and special. And so sitting down and really thinking about this, right? Even though we got nerfed, we got buffed in ways that I guess the player base doesn't really realize yet, making Wonder Woman a much better character this time around. And in fact, maybe making those nerfs a little bit warranted. Now, of course, when I talk about Wonder Woman, because I main her, people always expect me to be like, buff, 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 buff. That's not how it works. If I genuinely believe my character should get nerfed, I'm going to say it. Fuck it. And so, with that being said, I think patch 1.02, I actually do support the nerfs. I do support the nerfs for Wonder Woman. Now, do I think she should be nerfed further? No, not at this moment. Will time tell? Maybe. What I do hope is that we have a lot more time to actually play characters the way they are before they get updated and patched. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Will she get buffed from after this? I don't know. But I'm here to tell you that the only thing that I do need, I need this move fixed. Stat. And what I mean by that is, at least when I was hitting Shaggy, it was very difficult to combo the second part of this. On Bugs Bunny, it's working perfectly, and you know what? That makes me happy. So maybe it's a character-specific thing, but if I switch to Shaggy real quick, watch this shit. It's very hard to hit him with both parts. So right there, I hit him. A lot of the time when I'm approaching with this move, I'm keeping my momentum forward. This never used to happen where I would have instances where the second slash wouldn't hit. However, it's working right now. Oh, there it is. I jinxed it. Fuck. Before pre-patch and patches before, this was a very, very, very consistent thing that happened where you would hit both hits. The second hit is very necessary for you to even start up her combo game out of that. So hopefully that gets fixed. But other than that, I think Wonder Woman is a better character. Now, if that doesn't get fixed, that's a big problem. I actually think she suffers from that greatly. So hopefully that changes. But yeah, guys, that is my opinion on Wonder Woman this time around in patch 1.02. I think she's actually a better character than she was in patch 1.01. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know if you think Wonder Woman is still a viable character, and let me know if you support the nerfs, buffs, and yeah, that's pretty much that. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. This is NAKAT. Take it easy. Peace out. Deuces.